Bradley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. It's a fresh start throughout the league here in Week 1 as these two teams have high hopes for the season ahead. It's the Rams going up against the 49ers. So let's get out to Santa Clara for the last game of Week 1, but the first game for our new broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, and certainly it's an honor to be here on a Monday night as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Tonight, we wrap a busy first week of the season with a second of 2 on a Monday night between the Los Angeles Rams and the San Francisco 49ers. And once again, this can be called a West So it's third down, ball inside the red zone, and this defense looking to get the stop they need. An extra DB for the 49ers now on third. Keenum going to try and throw on third down. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Todd Gurley from 17 yards out. Test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation? So now at 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look. 6 DBs. On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. They go screen pass to Hyde. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Back into the action, the football in the red zone for this offense. It's second down, 6 yards to go. Kaepernick to throw on second down. This will be caught at about the 6. And eventually stopped just shy of the goal line right around the 2. And Cap, of course, was a great baseball player, drafted as a pitcher. He kind of showed his arm right there, didn't he?
They let that one go, didn't he? That was a catcher putting down the #1 signal for the fastball and turning it loose. It was needed in that situation, though. He had to throw a tight spiral and a hard one in order to get it in there for a completion.
Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target, and that'll bring up second down. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. On second down, here's Kaepernick. And this is caught by Smith. Touchdown, 49ers. Time for this defense to try and stiffen as they'll try here to defend a 1st and 10 situation at their own 17-yard line. Yet another carry here tonight for Gurley. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or two. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the 1st round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future all-pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to play right now to help this team.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy, got the best players they could at the time they were drafting, and inserted them into their lineup.
They come up in an offset eye. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
Now it's Zerline to try the Ram field goal. And Zerline's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Field ahead of this offense. They'll have to be efficient here with their time late in the 2nd quarter. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now.
And the ball is knocked out. He's got his guy. It's Patton over the middle. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A. So this defense clicking early in the year. Week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
Just over 90 seconds to go in the first half. The offense with a football, but they have it in their own territory. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. They start the drive with Hyde. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Carlos Hyde's such a physical, tough runner. People are talking about him changing his style. I don't think he should change a thing, and I know he wants to add catching the ball to his arsenal as well.
One thing's for sure, he said in the offseason, he told us he's happy to be in a Chip Kelly offense, isn't he?
No doubt about it.
This one complete to Patton. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Offense readies for a 2nd and 1. Now Kaepernick throwing on 2nd down. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Tremaine Johnson. And they are going to set up shop at the 3rd. Time to jump back in. This defense already 2 scores down. Points here would certainly make their road back a tough one. Here comes a 20th carry for Gurley. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Todd Gurley already. A 3rd down situation coming up in the 3rd quarter, and this defense hoping to turn that 3rd down into 4th. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Kaepernick wants to throw on 3rd and 1. It's caught. Patton. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. A 3rd down situation coming up in the 3rd quarter, and this defense hoping to turn that 3rd down into 4th. The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. Kaepernick to Hyde on the draw. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. The Niners call on Phil Dawson now for the field goal try on 4th down. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And the kick for the 41-year-old is up and good. And that will close the gap down to... This defense trailing. They've held them to a field goal, but they would like to keep the 3 points off the board. Let's see if they can maybe get a block. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that'll push the lead up to 17. And you figure with that, lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the fourth quarter. Now Kaepernick, gotta have this one. And that's caught by Smith. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's a third down situation in the fourth quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task. A nickel back added defensively as they look to stop this 3rd and 8. On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you.
And here's Phil Dawson now with a 49er field goal unit. He'll have the win at his back here in the fourth quarter. And this one is right down the middle. And that will close the gap down to 14. Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the fourth quarter. Try it here. He's back to throw. The open man is Smith. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
I remember pregame when we were talking to him on the field.
It's a third down situation in the fourth quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task. Defense thinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. From the gun on 3rd down, Kaepernick. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Kaepernick to throw for it on 4th. Over the middle to Smith. No luck that time for Jeff Fisher's guys. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Things are not looking good for this offense. 3-score game in the fourth. They need points quickly. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Throwing now is Kaepernick. He'll let it go deep for Curley. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for the Niners. 42 yards.
Not the tallest receiver on the field, but he just shouted to admit that the little guy can't go downfield and make a big-time catch on a deep pass because sometimes they'll just out-scrap you for the football.
On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. Kaepernick hit, fumble. He lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
On 2nd down, here's Kaepernick. And he'll get nothing out of that one. He'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. He's going to let it fly. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
They had to go. Last year, they were the St. Louis Rams, now the Los Angeles Rams, and starting out under that L.A. title 1-0.
Yeah, and how great do they feel to be back as the Los Angeles Rams and have that